What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Welcome to 2026. Blip, 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 blip. And we're a few days away from my 35th of May day. But to start the year off, we got some DOECHII featuring SZA. Girl, get up. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, once we reach that, we'll set a new goal, even though it's a new year. But we'll go with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's begin some controversy here. Thanks.
Sipping my kombucha on a rooftop, smoking Blue Dream on my Kama Sutra. Life is but a dream for a dark-skinned bitch like me. Life gets dark when you're dark like me. Times get hard with a heart this big. Mouths get fed when your ass this thick. Count my sheep, then I catch my Z's. I don't read y'all tweets, I delete y'all threads. Don't need weed to be 10 feet tall. I don't need keys when I knock down walls. Been pushing peace since bathroom stalls. Why sell my soul when I know I'm God? I be in the bag, levitating, doing meditation. In me, girl, get up. Taking on confrontation, fuck a limitation. In me, girl, get up. Somehow I know it all, everything is mine. All that.
You know, what I like for sure, this beat reminds me of like what happened to that boy like that. Boom, But it's real dope the way that she's fluid with her lyrics. And I know she gets a lot of like a bad rap, like, oh, she came out of nowhere. She's an industry plant or whatever. For one, I think we're gonna have to come to a concrete definition of what an industry plant is, because from my understanding, an industry plant is someone who is relative, like literally plucked out of the blue and rises to this, you know, like that's just almost unfathomable, and it seems manufactured. But the thing about DOECHII is, and the only reason why I can say it's her stuff, just like I've done other YouTube creators, because you can literally go to her YouTube channel, go to the oldest videos, and maybe there might have been some that have been deleted, but a lot of her earlier stuff is there. And I looked at the increase, because though DOECHII has gotten this rise within the last couple of years as far as, you know, different cosigns and the stuff, her allocator bites never heal, she still had a buzz prior to that. Like it was this gradual increase. It's like boom, she was doing, got a little bit of virality, doing, did a couple of like big collaborations. Still, that wasn't the thing, and then doing, and then it's like alligator bites never heals, kind of like really caught the attention, but she'd been doing stuff, you know. So that's what's so interesting as far as looking at her story, you know. But the way that she's flowing compared to like stuff that I was hearing, she's versatile, you know. And I think that it's showcased as far as, you know, and the way that she punches her lyrics, you know, like puffing on a blue tree with a compass suit, like just the way that it flows with that is super, super dope. And then SZA on the hook, can't go wrong. And then the thickness of the lady here.
Industry plant shit whack. I see it on the blogs. I see you in the chats. You suck every rap nigga dick from the back. But what's the agenda when that it girl black? Y'all can't fathom that I worked this hard. And y'all can't fathom that I earned this chart. Y'all can't stand my vibe cause I'm anointed. All y'all evil assholes just annoying. Blame it on the fame. Blame it on the code. Blame it on the Douce. Got you feeling low. Y'all wanna believe I'm on drugs and forsaken. They won't credit me, so they blame it on Satan. Blame it on my label, blame it on my team. End of the day, everything is on me. Miss Bag Lady, Little Messiah, Little Miss hire them hoes, then fire them. I be in the bag.
You know, and she literally ended up addressing all that. And it's interesting because, you know, one of the main critiquers of Doechii is Aiden Ross. And I've heard as far as the stuff that Glasses Malone said, and I've seen several things that Aiden Ross is like went all the way off from it. I understand how people are just all like, yo, this seems like very, very personal. Like the way he's going in, it's just like, yo, what is your issue? You know, because as other people mentioned, if it's the music, whatever, but you're like crashing out, you know, and it's funny he like hey, she said as far as like you suck, you know, rappers, da 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 da. Aiden Ross, and I've heard other creators talk about this as well. Aiden Ross built his community off the back of rappers, saying like some of the most like borderline and straight up gay stuff. You know what I mean? And this is, I feel like what that lyric meant as far as with that Doechii said, because it's just all like for you to get up on here and act like you are some whatever, and your main thing is you think she's an industry plant. You're looking at this one clip of her, you know, and it's not to make any excuses. Like it was wild. But I do know as far as in those type of situations where it's a high stress situation and you're like, like again, it's not an excuse, but you hear about this stuff, you know, and so someone caught it on camera and now you want to run with that. And it's just super, super corny, you know. So hey, kudos to her. And what's funny is like he keeps on being like, oh yeah, you know, anxiety, that's the only thing you know. And she's like, he's really on this kick of her only being whatever because of the sample and everything like that. And a lot of people may not know, but the original creator, like, purposely was just all like, hey, like I'm cool with people. Like he really, I wouldn't say wanted to distance himself from the song, but he's just a different type of artist. And I think I could be wrong, but I saw something of him not really tripping, you know, and I don't know if as far as this was like years ago, like years ago. So that's why it's just like when you have someone like an Aiden Ross who, when that song, Someone I Used to Know, came out, I don't even know if he was in elementary, you know what I mean? Like, and so there's just things that the way that he goes about his response, again, it's more than just like hating. Like it seems very, very, very personal. Like did he try to holler and she curved him? Like what is going on?
They calling me the intellect amongst the pussy rap. I still be popping pussy to my sister, so I can't agree with that. These niggas misogynistic, I'll address it on the album. For now, let's sink it to the fact that hate don't make you powerful. Y'all monitoring spirits, go monitor that checkbook. Fashion week was radical, diamonds what my neck took. Tried to turn the other cheek, but y'all just too damn extra. I had to take it to the stew and show these niggas pressure. Father forgive them, they gon' be hurt when I deliver. The album's 6 months old and need a fucking babysitter. I did 8 years of failing, plus a lot of cold winners. Used to be a starving artist, now I want the whole dinner, bitch, I want my things. Nissan to a Bentley coupe, fuck you mean. Got a cosign from K-Dot, she's baby king. God keep me from the bitterness, help me reach the masses. All the black women gon' fit this shit. I be in the bag, levitating, doing meditation. In me girl, get up. Taking on confrontation, fuck a limitation. In me girl, get up. Somehow I know it all, everything is mine, mine.
type of joy. Hey. Hey, I mean, she stood her ground. She said what it is. And the thing is, before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So is that as an artist myself, it's interesting. Like I can only imagine being at a point where you're trying to justify the fact that this didn't happen overnight. Even though all of it is there, like people can scroll back to your stuff, like you didn't delete anything. You can literally see that the grind, you could literally see the grind. And people will still find a way. All this research, all these different things, it's just like, and I know Dochi could be controversial. There's some stuff I definitely don't agree with as far as how she maneuvers, especially when it comes to um almost like this crazy hatred of men. Um in this instance, in the way Aiden Ross is going at her, he's wrong. And she has every right to sit up there and to defend herself and talk her dish. Like this track was dope. This track is a jam. From the beat to her lyrics to SZA on the hook, this was absolute fire. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's especially that ending scene, I'm just like, is she hinting at something big that's about to go down? I know she said that there's stuff she's gonna say for the album and everything, but this is dope. This is dope. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Make sure you like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.